dust kicks up neath the hooves on this land cursed and alone. Old church bells ring no more, just shadows dance on worn out stones. Bottle full of yesterday's whiskey, in my coat my heart's echoing moans. Buried in the burning barn, flames kissed by a liar's charm. Ghost town whispers cold and stark as the devil marks his heart. Fire paints the night all red, under ashes lie the dead. Whispers float in the smoky tarn, my soul's buried in the burning barn. There's a tale of love gone cold in the wail of the night train's cry. Her silhouette in the doorway with a promise that turned to a sigh. A whisper of betrayal under the moon's watchful eye. Silver locket in the rubble, lost dreams and a last goodbye. Buried in the burning barn beneath the curse of twisted yarn. Dusty boots through silent halls, following the raven's calls. Night's curtain heavy and dark hides the scars of hearts uncharmed. Echoes lost in the smoky tarn, love's buried in the burning barn. In the quiet after the flames, where the truth no longer hides, face the ghost of you in the silence, where my old self died. Through the smoke your specter faded, like a drift of desert sands. Reckoning came to dawn, with the gun still in my hands. Buried in the burning barn, where vengeance held a fiery arm. Settled debts in the blaze so wild, reclaim peace like a forsaken child. Ash to ash in the earth so charred, on these plains I stand my guard. Heartbeats fade in the cooling tarn, freedom buried in the burning barn. Out where the dust storms trace their scars, underneath the moonlit ghost of stars, my boots stir graves where our dreams did dwell. In the silent desert, my private hell. Whiskey whispers from my flask, so cold. Echoes of your laughter, tales we told. I'm riding through the lost love down cursor tracks, each mile a memory, no turning back. The train whistle moans through the burning night, where love turned dark as church fires light. Oh, I'm riding through the lost love. Once tender, love lit our way. betrayal set our skies to gray. You danced with shadows, left me the blame. Now every sandstorm whispers your name. In a ghost town, your promise decayed beside the church where our vows were prayed. Still riding through the lost love down cursed tracks, each mile of memory, no turning back. The train whistle cries like a soul in flight, chasing shadows into the edge of night. Yes, I'm riding through the lost love. At the crossroads you stood in the fading light, your silhouette a specter fleeing in tonight. My heart a revolver with bullets of pain, triggered by the storm and the pouring rain. Now I'm riding through the lost love, past every lie, where the truth burns under a vengeful sky. Lonesome and warm, but my path is clear. Through haunted plains I ride away from here, forever riding through the lost love. Oh, I'm riding through the lost love. Out where the wind cries through the ghost town streets, past whiskey bottles and shattered dreams beneath our feet. There's a trail that's paved with old forgotten sins, where dust storms cover up the whispers of the wind. Underneath the lonely road, it's dark and cold, where vows are broken and the night takes hold. I walk where shadows of the damned convene, beneath the lonely road, where no one hears you scream. I heard a train whistle cut through the dead of night, like a burning church, its flame was the only light. She left with secrets in the silence of the dawn, on a cursed land where love and truth were drawn. Underneath the lonely road, it's dark and cold, where hearts are hollow and the tales untold. I roam where echoes of lost souls weep, beneath the lonely road, where the past won't sleep. In the midnight hour I faced the man who stole my life. His shadow loomed like a knife in the strife. Words were gunfire, silent and fast. In the heart of the desert I settled the past. Beneath the lonely road I found my fate, in the dust of revenge and the hour late. degree. In the shadow of an old ghost town where the wind whispers sins, the desert sun paints the cracks in a land forgotten by kin. Rusted signs sway, tales of a cursed gold that never gave. Dark secrets lie with the whiskey bottles beneath the silent grave. Oh, the moans neath the earth, they call out in the night. Lost loves and old betrayals hide from the pale moonlight. No peace for the haunted, no rest for the brave. All stories end beneath the silent grave. A train whistle blows, cutting through the silence like a scream. Brings me back to her eyes, shining under starlight's gleam. A preacher man once said our sins are ours alone to save. Now he lies with the ashes of a church that he couldn't save. Oh, the cries in the wind, they echo through the fight. Goes to the past, dancing with the dust storms in the night. Each step is a memory, each memory a wave, crashing down beneath the silent grave. Shadowed by the burnout chapel frame, I faced the man who bore my name and the curse we both claim. With pistol drawn and heartbeat loud, we settled debts unpaid. One man's truth, another's lie beneath the judgment laid. And dreams best left unbrave. Forgive me, love, for the path I chose and the soul I couldn't save. I'll meet my peace come the end beneath the silent grave. Under a blood-red sky, the town's church met its fate. Old wood cracked like the devil's laughter, echoing hate. A lone raven circling his shadows began to mate with whiskey bottles and dust storms at heaven's gate. Burn, burn the devil's church fire, flames dancing with my sins, a ghostly choir. Betrayals heat upon the wind, whispering low. In the ashes of a love, only curse past to go. She was the preacher's girl, eyes wild with restless dreams. We loved love beneath the steeple, hidden from moonlight beams. But her heart was a pendulum swinging twixt extremes. Left me for another on the midnight train screams. Burn, burn the devil's church fire, each ember a memory of lost desire. Through the smoke of her leaving, I see her face. In the glow of the ruins, her empty embrace. At the edge of town, where the forgotten graves lay, I heard her voice a-calling, stirring the grave. The church bell tolled once for each deceitful play. In the heart of the fire I saw my way. Burn, burn the devil's church fire, my heart's revenge up higher, climbing higher. From this haunted desert, no more I'll roam. In the silence of the ashes, I find my home. In the shadow of the Joshua tree, where the devil cast his stone, lies a town too cursed to name, where the winds forever moan. Whiskey bottles line the streets, like the soldiers falling cold. And every step on dusty earth is a story left untold. Oh, the gunpowder serenade plays a tune of lead and flame. Bitter echoes fill the night, whispering a forsaken name. In the heart of silent deserts, undisguised that bleed and fade, lives the curse of every outlaw, drowning gunpowder serenade. Once a lover called my name, in a time when trust was sworn. Now her ghost in moonlit lays through the weeping cactus torn. Betrayed by blood, by love, by gold, beneath the news the deal was made. A burning church, the cold farewell sealed by gunpowder serenade. Oh, the gunpowder serenade sings of love that can't return. Fires dancing, empty eyes where the soul's too scorched to burn. Through the dust of forgotten graves, where our sins at rest are laid, we're cursed to walk these lands alone with the gunpowder serenade. Darkness meets the dawn, the train whistles mournful sounds, face to face with my own shadow on these cursed unholy grounds. The gun clicks in the silent night, like the debts of sin repaid. One last dance in the devil's hole to the tune of gunpowder played. So let the gunpowder serenade close my eyes to the bleeding sun. May revenge or sweet release come from the barrel of my gun. In the whispers of the desert storm and the Out in the valley where the dead trees stand, the sand whispers secrets of a cursed land. Moonlight dances on a lone gravestone, a ghost town echoes with a sorrowful moan. A bottle of whiskey lies in the dust, forgotten like the dreams we left to rust. Train whistle moaning in the midnight hour, desert winds waltz holds a haunting power. Oh, dance with the shadows that the moonlight paints, twirl with the spirits and the heartbreak saints. Each step a story of love's decay, the desert wind waltz sweeps us away. She was a beauty with wildfire eyes, promised forever under starlit skies. A betrayal's blade was a silent vow, left nothing but a burning church to show how. Dust storms rage like the anger I've nursed, her memory a blessing and a heart-wrenching curse. Every whisper in the wind, her voice seems near, in the eye of the storm disappears my fear. Oh, dance with the shadows that the moonlight paints, twirl with the spirits and the heartbreak saints. Each step a story of love's decay, the desert wind waltz sweeps us away. Crescent moon's watchful eye, I face the land where old lovers lie. Forgotten graves hold the truth beneath, where lies the line between justice and fate. So I'll dance with the devils that the night unveils, step through the silence where the justice fails. Revenge or mercy, the line wears thin, the desert wind waltz calls me again. Oh, dance with the shadows that the moonlight paints, twirl with the spirits and the heartbreak saints. Each step a story in dust inscribed, the desert wind waltz where my old self died.
Under a blood-red sky in the town of nowhere's grace stood a chapel of wood, with sorrow lined its face. A locket rusted on the preacher's chest, whispers in the dust, betrayal's tale forged in flames of love turned to rust. Shadows fall over the rusted locket head, heavy lies the heart, echoes of a love lost, tearing old wounds apart. In the silence of the ghost town, under the desert's moon, lies a tale of a cursed soul singing a forsaken tune. They say he loved her more than the desert loved the rain, but she vanished like smoke on that old midnight train. He searched through cursed lands, his spirit set afire, finding naught but her locket by the chapel's burned spire. Shadows stretch from the rusted locket, darkening his fate. Whiskey whispers, son, it's your love turned to hate. In the quiet of the night, through the cold desert gloom, he mourns a ghost of a girl in his heart's endless gloom. By the forgotten graves, he heard the train whistle cry. Stood a figure in the mist, with vengeance in her eye. You took everything he said, his voice a broken plea. I only took
Now shadows dance on the rusted locket under the moon's glow. A tale of revenge fulfilled where the wild winds blow. In the dust of the silent desert, secrets refuse to die. He lays down by the burning church, never again to rise. In the shadow of the black sun, the desert holds its breath. Whiskey bottles lay forgotten amidst the tales of death. A ghost town whispers secrets in the chill of twilight's kiss, where a lone church stands burning amid the serpent's hiss. There's no mercy in the black sun, just shadows long and cursed. Souls wander lost and wretched, and thirst that can't be nursed. The wind howls out for vengeance across the barren lands. No mercy in the black sun, fate's dealt by harsher hands. I once loved a maiden, pure as the prairie dawn. Her laughter now just echoes in the place where she has gone. Betrayed by false-hearted lovers, chased by a storm of lead. Now she's just another whisper in forgotten graves unspread. There's no mercy in the black sun, just echoes of our fears. Every train whistle moaning like the sum of all our tears. The dust storms carry stories of lives we can't reclaim. No mercy in the black sun, just an endless burning flame. Sky, where silence met my cries, I faced the man who wronged us, saw the truth behind the lies. My hands steady, the outcome grim, revenge a bitter seed. In the black sun's heavy gaze, I watched a villain bleed. There's no mercy in the black sun, where I laid my love to rest. Each day a heavy burden, each night a lonely test. But in the heart of darkness, under that fiery dome, I found a twisted peace where the lost call home. No mercy in the black sun, just a long unending sigh, a tale of love and vengeance under a cursed relentless sky. In the shadow of the Joshua tree, where the devil cast his stone, lies a town too cursed to name, where the winds forever moan. Whiskey bottles line the streets, like the soldiers falling cold. And every step on dusty earth is a story left untold. Oh, the gunpowder serenade plays a tune of lead and flame, a bitter echo
curse of every outlaw drowned in gunpowder serenade. Once a lover called my name in a time when trust was sworn. Now her ghost in moonlit lakes, through the weeping cactus torn. Betrayed by blood, by love, by gold. Beneath the noose the deal was made. A burning church, the cold farewell sealed by gunpowder serenade. Oh, the gunpowder serenade sings a love that can't return. Fires dancing, empty eyes, where the soul's too scorched to burn. Through the dust of forgotten graves, where our sins at rest are laid. We're cursed to walk these lands alone with the gunpowder serenade. At the edge where darkness meets the dawn, the train whistles mournful sounds. Face to face with my own shadow on these cursed unholy grounds. The gun clicks in the silent night, like the debts of sin repaid. One last dance in the devil's hold to the tune of gunpowder play. So let the gunpowder serenade close my eyes to the bleeding sun. May revenge or sweet release come from the barrel of my gun. In the whispers of the desert storm and the choices that I've made, I'll find my peace or damnation in the gunpowder serenade.
Out where the horizon bleeds rusty red, in a ghost town where even shadows dread, the wind whispers tales, old and spun, of a heart betrayed by a loaded gun. Beneath the sun's merciless rain, only whiskey soothes the pain. Ashes of the desert wind swirling around my sins, where every trail of dust buries trust. Ghosts ride the storm tonight by the lone church light, and revenge whispers low in the places dead men go. Once loved a girl with eyes so wild, promises made in the heat beguiled. Under the steeple we swore forever, but her heart was a roving river. Found her lies with the setting sun, by the tracks where the slow trains run. Ashes of the desert wind stirring the fears within. Every gust of scorn cry under the vast unyielding sky. Lost love's a phantom pain in the silence of the rain, and revenge whispers low in the places dead men go. this forsaken place. With each sip, the past grows clear, echoes of what I held dear. Tonight the desert's gonna know my name, as I light the sky with her memory's flame. Ashes of the desert wind now cleanse my battered skin. With fire in my soul, I claim control. This cursed land takes its toll, but I paid my role. Let revenge lie low, where the lost and lonely go. So if you find yourself passing through where the wind howls secrets old and true, remember the tales of dust and bone, where love and betrayal craft their throne. And listen close to the desert sing, for the wispy soothes the pain on the wind. In the heart of a ghost town, under moonlit decay, lies a tale of an outlaw. In the shadows he sways. Whiskey bottles lay empty by the door of the church, while the wind plays a dirge for a love left in the lurch. Dust dances with memories like specters of strife, in the land where his sins seem to cut like a knife. Hear the train whistle mourning, through the silence it parts. Burn out flames in the chapel like his outlaw heart. Through the cursed barren lands where the lost lovers meet, he rides seeking redemption on a road incomplete. Once a love burned so fiercely in her eyes like a flame, but betrayal's sharp whisper turned warmth into blame. In a duel under starlight, blood mixed with the sand, her new lover lay dying by the outlaw's own hand. Now the echoes of laughter turn to cries in the night, as he remembers the flash of the gunfire's bright light. Hear the train whistle crying, through the silence it parts. Burn out flames in the chapel like his outlaw heart. In the haunted forgotten graves where cold vengeance lies, he wanders forever with tears in his eyes. By the light of a fire in the cold desert air, he faces the ghosts of the past standing there. With each whisper of sand, he confronts what he's done. The outlaw, the lover, the lost, lonesome one. Hear the train whistle fading, through the silence it parts. Ashes cold in the chapel like his outlaw heart. Amidst whispers of redemption, in the dead of the night, he lays down his burdens in the fading firelight. In a ghost town silence, under a blood moon's rain, whiskey bottles clinking
like chimes of the pain, echoes of the midnight train, crossing cursed lands. Tracks lead to nowhere, just God's forsaken sands. Blood on the midnight train, red as the devil's own, hearts bound by vengeance, under a sky overthrown. The wind howls secrets, past sins it can't contain. Ghosts whisper justice on the midnight train. Years back, young love was buried in these silent deserts dry. A locket of golden memories under a thorn sky. Betrayed by a brother for the greed of fleeting gain. Left me with a burning heart and church bells that wail in vain. Blood on the midnight train, staining the rotten night. A tale of lost lovers and a wrong that needs a right. Dust storms can't cover the tracks, nor the everlasting pain. Echoes of the betrayed, screaming on the midnight train. On a lonesome silver line, the truth rides fast and grim. My hand on steel, my soul to purge the sin. Tonight forgiveness sleeps, while the restless seek their due. The final whistle blows for me and you. There's blood on the midnight train. Justice finds its track in the land of forgotten. There's no turning back. Shadows lift their veils as final truths pertain. Revenge or redemption calls from the midnight train. Each chord a story, each note a desolate way. Eternally bound to the whistle of that midnight rail. Out where the horizon bleeds into rusty dusk, crickets sing the prelude to the night's cold hush. Old leather whispers tales from boots caked in crust. A lone shadow walks the line between the righteous and unjust. Whispers in the dusty boots riding through the gloom. Echoes of a love betrayed beneath the blood-red moon. Every step a story buried, every star a tune. Whispers in the dusty boots sing the outlaw's rune. These boots have wandered through ghost town, silent as the grave, past whiskey bottles and cards laid out by the brave. In the whispering wind they speak of a path I once paved,
Through cursed lands and past churches we burned but couldn't save. Whispers in the dusty boots, shadows on the run, haunted by the melody of bullets in my gun. Dust storms stirred by sins that can never be undone. Whispers in the dusty boots, faded morning sun. Underneath that old willow, where secrets lie deep, the echoes of her laughter and the promises we keep. Now it's just her ghost and the company I reap. In the quiet of the desert, the past is never asleep. Whispers in the dusty boots carry me to the end, where memories twist the hearts they will never mend. A trail of redemption or a curse I just pretend. Whispers in the dusty boots, forever my condemned. So here I walk with dust chill as my only friend. These boots will carry whispers till the stars themselves descend.
Out where the wind bites cold through canyon scars, and past the ghost town where dreamers died beneath the stars. My boots kick up the tales of men whose luck ran dry. Lost souls echo round the gallows, they ain't yet learned to die. A dusty bottle whispers lies from the edge of a worn saloon. I pour the whiskey, feel the past under a blood-red moon. These boots have walked through forsaken lands, crossed the lines where the curses sands. Whisper secrets in the devil's ear, every step, every mile driven by fear. Under the sky so vast, so grand, I roam a shadow in no man's land. I heard the whistle of a train like a ghost's lonesome cry, through the valley where my love's old promise lies. She was pure like dawn, her betrayal left me scorched earth. Found her whispers in a storm where our love had no worth. Her locket in my pocket, heart's picture torn and curled. In this silent desert I wander, a forgotten world. These boots have tread on broken dreams, through burning churches and silent screams. Echoes of gunfire, a faded cheer, each ghostly bullet I shed no tear. Neath the heavens so stark, so bland, I walk alone, a cursed man. At the edge of an old forgotten grave, I meet my foe, bold and brave. Steel glints cold under the eye of the setting sun. 2 bullets loaded, but room for only one. The dust settles on the choices we make, revenge or redemption, what path to take.
Now these boots stop at the crossroad stones where the wind through the mesquite moans. I've chosen the trail where the wild spirits dance. In the dust of the desert I found my chance. Under the stars so silent, so grand, I lay my burdens in the cursed sand. A ballad for the souls who roam in dusty boots far from home.
In the heart of a ghost town under a blood-red sky, an old church burns its ashes, tell no lie. Whiskey bottles lay at the base of forgotten graves, echoes of our laughter carried away by the desert waves. Wind whispers secrets, cold and bleak. In this cursed town, it's the silence that speaks. Oh my love, we danced a dance so wild in the shadows of sin. I was beguiled. You were the storm, I the lone prairie, lost in the dust storm of what used to be. The train whistles mourned on the night you fled, with a heart full of bullets and lies unsaid. Our bed was a coffin, our dreams lay dead, trapped in the memories I can't shed. You promised forever under that old gold cross. Now it's just me and the shadows, tangled and lost. Oh my love, we danced a dance so wild in the shadows of sin. I was beguiled from the depths of night to the break of day. I've been chasing your ghost, but you faded away. Of this town where the wild dogs howl, I found your locket, felt the old pain growl. The truth hid hard under the moon's cruel glare. In this land of the lost, was our love ever fair? So here's to the nights where the whiskey drowns the past and its lies in ghostly towns. Oh my love, no more dances, no more wiles. I walk alone through these endless miles, haunted by the love that time reviles. Bury in your memory under the desert tiles. And as the sun sets on this cursed land, I tip my hat with my heart in my hand. A lone gunslinger, a tale of woe in the land of the lost. Let the cold winds blow.
Beneath the black sun, the black sun, the dust whirls and dances. Whiskey bottles lay strewn in this town of ghostly glances. An old train whistle moans through the silent scorched air, echoing round burned out churches in a land stripped bare. Beneath the black sun where our sins bones lie heavy on the ground. Broken vows and forgotten graves where lost souls are bound. I hear the call of vengeance, a whisper on the wind, beneath the black sun, where the end and beginnings blend. She was a vision fair as a desert bloom in spring's embrace, but her heart hid shadows of love turned to chilling disgrace. By the chapel we vowed under that cursed searing sky, but she vanished with dawn, left a note, didn't say goodbye. Beneath the black sun where promises fade into the dust, love turns to ash, fueled by a trail of unyielding mistrust. The echo of her laughter, now a ghost in the wind's sad moan. Beneath the black sun, I wander these bad lands alone. At the crossroads I face the devil with her face. In the heart of the desert are memories I trace. A shot rings out, breaking silence like a cry. Under the black sun, I can't let this lie die. Beneath the black sun, with my heart bleeding deep in the sand, I've laid to rest her deceit in this cursed, forsaken land. Now the black sun sets, and in darkness I find my peace. The shadows embrace me, my soul finally finds its relief.
Underneath the starlit skies, cold glare, where the whispering winds stir the silent air. A blackened bottle clutched in hands that shake, among shadows that dance in a moonlit graveyard's wake. Dusty bones lie hidden neath the creaking pines. Train whistles moan like old lost love signs. A cursed tale of betrayal under the desert's breath. In this ghostly town painted with the brush of death. In the graveyard under moon's mournful blue lies the heart of a man faced with gloom. Bound to the soil where secrets never part. Beneath the moonlit graveyard lies a broken heart. He rode through the silent town as night befell, past the church with the walls scorched by fire of hell. Her memory a ghost swirling in the dust storm's rage, carrying the scent of sage and a story Was it her whisper in the hollow of the wind's cry, or just the echo of their last bitter goodbye? He'd loved her once before, deceit took its toll. Now revenge burned fiercely, a dark hole in his soul. In the graveyard under moon's sorrowful light haunts the spirit of a man lost to the night. Bound by a vow no mortal can discard, beneath the moonlit graveyard, a life mark. There in the cold by the headstone cracked and worn, he knelt and swore to avenge a love forlorn. The ghosts of the past in their silent judgment stood as he pledged his soul to settle the bad was blood. Beneath the moonlit graveyard amid the stones so stark lurks the echo of a gunshot that split the dark, a vow fulfilled under the moon's silent guard. In the cold haunted silence of the moonlit graveyard.
Out where the horizon bleeds into the night, the wind whispers secrets in a ghost town tight. Whiskey bottles clink in the grip of the forgotten dust. Storms dance with the memories of the rotten under moon's pale watch, and a coyote's remote joke lies a silent grave wrapped deep in veils of smoke. Here stands a man with vengeance cold in his stare, echoes of a church bell dying in the arid air. This cursed land holds tales of a love that broke, silent grave, silent grave and smoke. Whistle moans through haunted plains, over tracks soaked with old dark stains. He loved her wild, her betrayal cut deep, left him a shadow where lost spirits weep. Burned their church where they once vowed, now he walks a path by revenge avowed. Here stands a man with vengeance cold in his stare, echoes of a church bell dying in the arid air. This cursed land holds tales of a love that broke, silent grave, silent grave and smoke. By the light of a fire where his anger spoke, he sees her face in the curling smoke. Forgiveness a burden he couldn't afford, his heart attuned, each beat a discord. Here lies a man with sorrows old and gray, under stars that whisper to the brave, a life spent chasing what the dark winds woke, silent grave. silent love, eternal smoke.
In the shadow of a chapel where the cold winds moan lies a town too cursed to claim a name of its own. Whiskey bottles line the streets like candles for the dead, underneath the blood-red sky and the full moon's dread. Hear the prayer of whispers in the chapel's mournful halls, begging mercy from the ghosts that wander through its walls, where the vows of love were traded for a gunfighter's aim. Echoes of the past, they whisper vengeance in my name. Once a lover, now a specter in the dust and heat. Her memory haunts the silence of the empty cracked streets. A train whistle cuts the night like a scream across the plain, recalling fires that turn holy ground to ashes in the rain. Hear the prayer of whispers in the chapel's broken pews, each one a testament to choices that a man might choose. From the depths of shadowed love to the stark light of day, the whispers speak of a price that's yet to pay. By the light of a burning church, I saw her face again. In twisted flames found the truth. It was I who bore the sin. A whisper in the desolate, forgive it softly pleaded, but revenge, a thirsty blade, remained decidedly unheeded. So a prayer to whispers in the chapel under stars so cruel and bright, I'll lay down beside forgotten graves, disappear into the night. Let the desert claim its due, where the ghostly voices swell. In the silent dust I'll find my peace as the chapel bell knells. A lone echo fades away in lands both cursed and swept, where whispered prayers meet the dawn and the old secrets kept.